In this video today guys, I'll be showing you the very best game user settings in Fortnite Chapter 3 to help boost your FPS and reduce any input delay. If this video does go to help you guys out, then feel free to help me out back by dropping a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and using code Codelife in the Fortnite item shop or for that brand new battle pass. Now though guys, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright, so first things first guys, we need to locate the game user settings file, or rather the Fortnite config. To find it, it's super simple. Just press Windows key plus R on your desktop at the same time, and this will open that run box right here. Inside of this, you want to type in %, local, app data, %, just like this here, then click OK. After that, you want to find the Fortnite game folder, just give that a click, then click saved, click on config, and then click on Windows client, and in here guys you will see the game user settings file. But before opening it up guys, you want to do something really important, and that is to right click on it, click on properties, then you must make sure that the read only box is unchecked. It's really important guys that this is not checked while we are configuring the file in itself guys. As you can see, mine is on read only, so I'm going to go ahead and untick that, and then after that guys we are all good to edit the file in itself. Just go ahead guys, right click on it and click edit, and then after that guys you are all good to make some awesome changes. The first change I recommend doing is to the be show grass option. You want to make sure that this is not on true but is instead on false, as this will hide any grass so you gain more FPS in Fortnite. The second change is to display gamma. What I recommend doing guys is changing this from the default setting right here, that's 2.2, to a slight increase of 2.5, as in my opinion guys I think that looks the best, but you yourself, you can try it out, see if you like it. You may actually prefer a much lower value like 1.1, or you even might like something higher like 2.7. Just play around with it guys, but what I recommend using is again that 2.5 option. But guys, don't forget to put in those 5 zeros at the end. I literally just recommend like changing the first two values and that's it. It just makes it super simple. The next change I recommend doing is to be disable mouse acceleration, and I recommend changing this from previously being on false to being on true, as what this will do is it'll disable mouse acceleration inside of Fortnite, which is good because mouse accel can affect your aim big time, as it changes the speed of your cursor dependent on how fast you move the mouse. So it's basically artificially speeding up your cursor, which isn't really good for aiming. So what I would recommend doing guys is making sure it's disabled by making sure it's on true right here. I know some people out there say that the config doesn't really change mouse acceleration in Fortnite in itself, and while that may be true, I think it might be, like, to be honest, I myself, I don't really take any chances and I make sure that it's at least disabled in the config, as I don't really know why Fortnite would just put that setting in there if it doesn't really affect it. I know it probably doesn't, but just to be safe, I like to make sure that it is fully disabled. For the resolutions right here, I personally would recommend keeping all of these on the default one, which is 1920 by 1080, as right now it's what all the pros are using. They're all using the default resolution. Not too many are using stretched resolution at the minute because of its FOV disadvantage that I did showcase in this video on screen. I'll leave a link below if you guys are interested in all of the disadvantages for that. Now keep in mind there are some advantages to stretched resolution, and I also mentioned them in that video. I'll link it in the description below. But guys, overall I think the default resolution of 1920 by 1080 is the best one for Fortnite right now, and that's why I'm recommending this resolution in this config video. And for the next change, I recommend changing the frame rate limit setting from previously being on 0.0 to either match or be above your display's refresh rate. For me, I'm on a 144Hz monitor, but for me personally guys, I like to make sure that my FPS is above my monitor's refresh rate, so I like to cap it at 165 FPS. So I'm going to go ahead and put 165 in the config. Again, with those 6 zeros guys, do not forget about those. But let's say that you guys are on a 240Hz monitor at home. What I recommend you do is actually put 240Hz or 240 FPS in there. I know some people like to do it a little bit above, like 3 FPS or so above, but to be honest guys, I recommend just matching your refresh rate at the very least. You can also try like putting it above, just see what performs and works best for you. Moving on here, we've got the scalability groups, and for these guys it's really important that you make sure that the SG resolution quality is set to 100. The reason for this guys is to prevent any blurriness or pixelation in Fortnite Chapter 3. A lot of people have been getting this issue on screen right here where their game is actually pixelated or blurry. And to prevent this from happening, guys, it's really simple to just change your Fortnite config to make sure that your resolution is always at 100%, and that'll prevent any sort of blurriness or pixelation. As for the rest of the settings, guys, I actually recommend turning all of these to 0, except from the view distance one, to be honest. What this will do is by setting all of these to 0, guys, it'll make you gain max FPS, but again, for the view distance, feel free to change this, guys. If you want, you can change it to medium, which equals 1, you can change it to 2, which equals 4, and you can change it to 3, which equals epic view distance, or either of those can work, guys. Just make sure that you have the rest of them on 0 for maximum FPS gain. Then finally, guys, I'd recommend that all of you use the performance mode option in Fortnite, and instead of actually going into the game and changing it manually, you can literally do it from the config like this. Just simply set the B use D3 D12 in-game to false, and set the B prefer feature level ES31 to true. And on top of that, guys, I also recommend using low meshes for the performance mode option, and to do this, it's super simple. Just set the mesh quality option right there to 0, and this will give you low meshes inside of the game, and this in turn will give you maximum FPS. And yeah, guys, now that we've configured the best config for Fortnite right now, in my opinion, let's go ahead and apply all the settings we have made by simply saving them. Just go ahead, guys, click on the file and then click on save, and then after that, it's very important that you close it down, then open the game user settings file like we just did before, and run back the video if you have to, and then once you see it right here, guys, just simply give it a right click and then click on properties, and where it says that read only box, make sure that that is checked, guys. Remember before how we unchecked it? Well, now you need to go ahead and recheck it, because what this will do is it'll prevent you from making any changes to it in the future and like resetting it sort of thing. So just make sure that it is on read only, and then if you want to change it some more in the future, you can just simply uncheck it, make those changes, then recheck it again. But yeah, guys, now that we've done that, we are all good to go. Just close it down, open up Fortnite, and now you can enjoy your newly optimized config. I really do hope this video helped you out, guys. If it did, then feel free to let me know by dropping a like on the video, dropping a sub on the channel, and again using Codelife in the item shop or for that brand new battle pass. It looks awesome. There's so many options, so many customizabilities, and it's just so worth it in my opinion. Hashtag ad, hashtag Epic Games Partner. But that's all I've got for today's video, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Peace. Before ending this video, guys, I forgot to mention that if you want to reset your config like back to the default Fortnite config, just simply go into your local app data, just by going local update percentage sign as that, and then all you want to do, guys, is find your Fortnite game and just simply rename it to 1. And what this will do is when you actually open up Fortnite, it'll make a brand new fresh config, and this is like sort of your old one or the one that we've just created. But that's only if you want to reset your config completely, as I know some of you out there might not like the changes and might want to do that, so I thought I'd mention it at the very end of this video.